again to present to some and introduce to others none other than a phenomenal woman that has the reputation of roaring with passion to take care of her family, her community, and everybody all abroad, the U.S., Puerto Rico, and Canada, because she is the Griot Leo, changing stories into legacies of wealth. Mrs. Tawana Chisley. Come on in, sis.
All right. Then thank you, the index voice of inspiration, Mr. Troy Gandy. Oh, you got your ball. Here we go. I got it.
Catch it, girl. Catch it.
I got it. All right. You know what today is? It's Thinking Thursday and Thankful Thursday. All right. You know what we do here. We educate, motivate, inspire, uplift, and we talk about some money-making activities. But there's some things we need to take care of first. And rewind.
What first?
There's some things we need to take care of first. So if you all can come on off of mute, and if there's anybody knocking at the door, let them in. All right, come on off of mute and help me out. Team, I see a lot of red. Come on, y'all. Come on off of mute and help me out.
Off the mute.
How y'all feel?
Fired up.
Oh no. No. Let's do that again.
We a little low key without you, bro.
What was that? It's one of those Instagram songs when somebody does something. I don't know.
Money. Yeah. You're right.
Let's do that again. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
And what's up? And what should we be doing?
Getting
and applications.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Good morning.
Okay. Don't have how many people on the Built Differently last night? Ladies, how many ladies? Got some hands raised. Anybody want to talk about Built Differently? If I call on you, will you say a few things?
Miss Ava was raising her hand over there.
Ava?
I was there last night. I had a friend in with me. I asked 4 of them, but 1 showed up.
Okay, that's the law of numbers. So what'd you think?
Well, it wasn't really for me since I'm already a part of Xperts.
Why wouldn't it be for you too?
Because I already know the information.
The opportunity not to build differently.
Oh, no, you were not. Okay, that's what it was. All right. So you want a different program?
Yeah. Yes, Eva. Yes, we had our own presentation yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, congrats, Eva. You got to get more people to get the numbers you want. That's what it is. It's the law of averages. Okay.
No fooling. It's a numbers game. Everything's a numbers game.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
One is better than none. One is better than none. All right. Hey, Miss Patty D's.
Miss Goody D's.
Like, no, you didn't. She said she called on me. Everybody trying to wake up.
Yes, I'm trying to wake up.
And I use the word trying. You hear my voice is a little scratchy.
What y'all saying? Trying. What is that?
We were on until about what 11:30 last night.
Yeah, I had to stand up. I was starting to fall.
Yeah, this is me. When I do this, that means I gotta start doing something. You know, I get the only way for me to listen sometimes is for my hands to get busy, and I have to plug my ears up. And if you see me doing this, is what I call my self-diagnosed ADHD.
But what did you get out of it?
There's a lot that I need to be doing that I'm not doing. Especially taking those the quizzes, so to speak. It was an eye-opener. But I've also been studying who I actually am once again. And, you know, it's that DNA test is going to really decide if this is the lane. And if it's got to be, we're going to have to do some work. A lot of work for those of us that are not producing the way that we know that we can produce. So, but they had, I mean, Coach and Dr. Murray had it all lined up, and always has the presentations to go along with what they're trying to help us with. And a lot of people, a lot of ladies were, I'm going to use the word, spilling their guts and talking about their past and why they might move the way that they move. And it's just a little eye-opening. It was not a little eye, it was eye-opening. It was really eye-opening. Who else was on the call? Marcella, can you talk or are you driving? Javonna?
Marcella Bragg.
Hi, good morning. Yes, I didn't go to bed probably till about 12 a.m. and had to be up at 5. But it was sure enough something to be awoken for that late. The fact that I can invest in my business and, you know, just stay up 2 hours after my bedtime, it was truly worth it. And I can't wait till next week on Wednesday. Last night was very warming, hearing other ladies' childhood stories. I could relate to a lot of them. And, you know, just we are built different. And we have to pull it out of us and know our worth, know our value, and know we could stand in the paint as a businesswoman in this dominated world that we live in, full of, you know, men. Women are blessed. It says it in the Bible, a woman is a virtue. She's a diamond. She's a jewel. So yes, it was great being there last night. And again, I can't wait till next week.
Yes, you did bring up something that definitely reminds me. It did break down the fact that the percentage wise, so we are with like 46 or 43% of the producers, but then we end up quitting too early because we're not giving ourselves a chance to really make this thing work, because we let outside sources, outside things, family, and other aspects can get in our way of doing what we can do. And you got to move with no excuses. Dr. Murray is clearly one of those people. I'm like, what? It's like, and Coach has talked about it before, as to how she moves, and everybody not built like Dr. Murray. Everybody not built like it, but we can remove the excuses as well too. So does anybody else want to raise their hand? Because I'm going to act, if not, I'm going to call on this gentleman that I'd like to call on, especially on Thursdays, because I did name it after him. And I was hoping he was paying attention when I was trying to get him to do a. So, Money, what you been thinking about?
Been thinking. Been thinking.
I was trying to get my thing there to teach you work right. You know, I've been listening to a lot of different lectures and mindset lately. And the one thing that been sticking to my mind, and I was saying that I was thinking about is why not me? If you think it's something that you want to do, or you see somebody else doing something, and you seeing it's prosperous. That's my new word for you, Joy, right there. Prosperous for them.
Okay.
And it's great to do. Why not? It can't happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We always had our goals, and why not for us to make all our dreams and goals come true?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just why not? Why not me? Why I be the one who got to be in the back in the pack? Why can't I be the leader of the pack?
Did you find the answer?
That's what I was listening to yesterday, and it had me thinking because I know it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I attempt to do, I can do if I put my mind fully to it.
Facts.
Because this is the thing I was thinking. And I sent that thing I sent to you, Troy, when I said a lot of us gotta we always all the stuff about our this, our religion, this, that, and this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how many times are we gonna start playing that we're doing playing Jesus or actually being a believer of Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
Are we really a believer? Because remember, in the Bible, when Jesus was sleeping in the boat, and the other disciples was going crazy because they was rocking, and Jesus wait and jump up and say, "Oh, ye with little faith."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this was you can think in your business. When you think into you're weak, and you start and you sort of think, but then you say, "I don't really know I can do it." If you're following your faith and you're strong in your faith, you know
Mm-hmm.
your mind. Why not me? I can do it. If anything, I can do it. The one thing
Mm-hmm.
I got the strength from that I learned from when I had my stroke, man. And I ain't gonna talk about my stroke no more. But
Yeah, because you ain't
the
got but
one thing
5 seconds.
I got there when I took my test for my test. I went the exam and and took my test
Mm-hmm.
and failed that thing by I had 68. You know you gotta be at 70. As
Mm-hmm.
soon as I seen that, I knew I said I can do it.
Oh
Because it's
yeah.
something that brings something out of you. It's a greatness in you.
Absolutely.
It's a greatness that you are naturally evolved in. But you got to tap that greatness in yourself so
Mm-hmm.
that you will stop being doubting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
All
they
right.
always say that joking. That one thing we used to talk about, say, the doubting Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
that doubting in Thomas, you are stopping you from making your destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Is you letting that make your destiny, or you just letting them kill your own destiny, or
Mm.
you killing your own dream? But
Woo.
my buddy used to ask this one question.
It's a
Watch
good
your
Just one
time,
one.
second,
honey.
I got
It's
to
a
throw this
good
last
one.
thing, Troy.
The chime is
He said
killing you.
he asked me this one question, right?
Uh-huh.
He said, have you ever killed a prophet of God with your actions? You know, you got all the holy rule stuff. No, man, Jesus killed Chris for me, and this happened for me. Whenever you're not doing the best that you could be, you're murdering the cow. You killing the prophet.
All right.
Mm.
You are. You ain't being because you ain't showing the force and the strength in you. You're
Mm-hmm.
not
All
doing it.
right. Thank you,
You
money.
either killing the you only how you say the only person that kills your dream is
Is
you.
perfect. Thank you, money. Thank Thank you. That's why today is I've been thinking Thursday.
Thinking
Gotta let him get it out. Gotta let him get it out.
Let him get it out.
All right, Money, go ahead and pass the ball.
Let me slide over so I can look at here. Can actually.
It's Troy.
Oh, I'm a call on my good friend who wearing their glasses right now.
But do his move.
So I'm gonna speed up and send it over to my good friend, Miss Turner, because I ain't gonna butcher your first name.
Troy has his hand up, Money. Troy has his hand up.
Oh, Troy has his hand. I'm sorry, I just slid him down.
Doing
I'm
your
gonna do
move.
the same way you do me, Jive Turkey.
Okay.
So to my man who's on the path to make millions and his destiny is set. He's a good young man, and he's the index, the voice of index, and the good leader of the community.
Inspiration.
That was my brother, no other than Troy Gandhi.
Yeah. Thank you, Money. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And you saying a whole lot of stuff. You and Tawana are all in line with one another, and it all to me just reflects, and it sounds like what they call it. Patience is a virtue. Patience is the virtue. Don't give up too soon. Do quick. Always stay in it. I'm always reminded of our tenets when we talk about it. The Taekwondo tenets. They say courtesy, integrity, perseverance. Always stay in it for as long as it takes to win. Self-control. Always personally do the right thing. An indomitable spirit. Always do the right thing regardless of who or how many stand against you. So you can do it. And sometimes it requires you to think outside the box. So, and you mentioned, prosperity and say, man, why ain't I more prosperous than I, right now, as much as I want to be. And say sometimes things it could be that you're just in the wrong place or you're working in the wrong time space. So yesterday I had I guess a mind flash, and I woke up and something just told me to reach out to some of my old colleagues, and I reached out to one of my UPS drivers at 1:30 in the morning, different time space, because nobody was necessarily gravitating or chiming in on the normal space, work space, daily space that we used to. So you had to change it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. And when I reached out to him, he was like, yeah, man, I've been meaning to do this all for the longest and whatnot. So, we set an appointment. He gets off this in the morning, usually starts ending his shift. So, this morning's appointment that we have at 10 a.m. right after this meeting will put the 3x5 club because he's going to be joining. So right. Help me about that. And kudos to all those folks that did their first Latino Nation presentation.
I was going to bring that up. Yeah. Yep.
Man, that was had a nerve shaking something going on inside of me, boy, trying to present that bad boy and bring up Mario Flores.
But you did it.
Yeah, it was funny, man. But I was like, man, I'm glad that's over.
So let's talk about that for a second, because I was on as well, and I was, I know a little bit of Spanish, not enough to listen to what they were saying, but I literally felt like the Super Bowl. It's like, oh, this is entertaining, but I sure wish there was some closed captions at the bottom so I can know what they were saying.
You got to follow the pitches.
I was like, I see where we're going. I reached out to a girlfriend of mine who is Puerto Rican. She was actually my first daycare parent, and we're very good friends. We're like sisters. And I tried to get her to come to the business, but like me, not like me, she's focused on what her real dreams are.
Right.
But I asked her, if she could try to invite some people, send the link out. So I'm not sure if anybody actually got on because I wouldn't have known who they were, but I was there. So if they were interested, hopefully they'll reach back out to her.
Yeah.
And see what happens with that. But
I'll be using my translator a lot more. So it might be wise to invest in yourself, invest in your business while you're trying to get up, and maybe possibly you run into somebody that is that in that arena or of that culture. So, these things work pretty good. I was like, oh, this how I learned how to do the thing. So, here's the good morning experts welcome.
Gran ascenso, bienvenida a los grupos financieros externos. Buenos días, expertos.
Cool.
It does pretty good.
Cool. I love it. So, Trey, we got a little bit more time. Did you want to pick on somebody and pass that ball? Because nobody's on camera. A lot of these ladies that were on last night.
On somebody. I may call on a sister that I ain't heard from in a minute, but I know she knows what to do because she got experience in the studio. Let's come on, Miss Connie. Let me hear what you got to say, girl. Come on to the Good Morning Experts.
Oh, Lord.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Well, tell me what you got going on in your business, Miss Connie.
All right. What I got going on in my business, I've been listening. Last night I was on the thing with the women. So I had put in a lot. I've already started a lot of things. Like I said, I started doing my 10 daily. So I'm still doing that. Hadn't had anybody to reach out to me this time, but the last time I did. I also have a friend that I am allowing to use my home sometimes just so he can do his tax business. And I got acquainted with 3 people came in yesterday. So I talked with them about life insurance and their children. One has a child. So I was able to talk to them about it because while they're waiting for him, I can sit and carry on a conversation with them about life insurance. So that has been, we'll see how that goes. I will be following up with them. And I have one cousin who wanted some final expense. I'm following up with her. And there's another one, something else I had to do. I can't remember right now. But those are my activities. And I'm excited about it because I know it's time. And sometimes God doesn't do things until he's ready for it to happen. So I feel like now it is my time and I'm getting ready to go out here and I'm getting ready to make everything happen that I know that God has for me.
Did you hear what I'm saying? I'm saying?
Connie, that's what I want to hear. You staying in the car.
Staying in the car, not getting out, not doing it.
There you go, because I'm gonna come after you.
Yeah, because I got pushed off the road a few times, but I drove back on it. So I stayed
there
in the
you
car.
go. And that's how you work it in the studio.
So, but you know what? Because we got 2 minutes left. So I just want to clarify something from last night about the talking about do we have women friends or and the thing was about venting, right? And Coach why said she had no friends? I was like, women friends. I said that is not true. I have women friends. The venting part, I tend to talk to my male mentors. And I didn't get to clarify it last night, but they're no nonsense. They're going to cut to the chase. We as women,
there you go.
We want to feel.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to guide. And it's like, it's going to be okay, Connie. But what happens at this point? I'm like, Connie, you got any good news for me?
Well, see, and I know I don't call you when I know that I have derailed a little bit with that kind of stuff. And you'll call me, and I've noticed I do try to change. Again, like I told you before, I lost myself, and I'm regaining Connie, and I'm being me, and I got to stop being afraid of being who I really am, and that's what I'm totally working on, being who Connie really is.
I just got chills. You woke me up because like I said, we were on a little late last night, but I don't technically go to sleep until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'll wake up at my regular time. But when you sit for a long time, in the chair, my body was like, so I was a little exhausted this morning, but you know, I get up.
But you got right.
Right?
You did what you had to do.
I do what I had to do.
Came through with that shine and that bright smile like you always do, with that enthusiasm that keeps everybody going.
And they had time to get on that my vibrating machine, so I had to shake it out, do a little Tai Chi.
Yes, there you go.
Get all that out.
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
So I want to say one more thing before we transition over. Being on this Built Differently was fantastic because I'm also, you know, I've been going back and forth with Chad about Tawana. And we all know that Tawana, they talk to me as from that creative standpoint. And the things that it was saying is focus on the insurance business, do that 90-day blitz. I said, "Ooh, am I hearing Coach right now?" Is that Coach talking to me right now? Do the 90-day blitz. It was giving me a schedule as to how I should do it. But the quotes that it was saying to me, it was like really lighting a fire under me. And I'm just going to give you a couple of them. It says, my insurance business is not separate from my creativity life. It is the engine that protects it. And it says, it's not something I have to do. It is my freedom vehicle. I was like, okay. I hear you. It was giving me some really phenomenal quotes, and I'm just writing them down. I was like, okay. So between this and between this we're built differently. I got it. I get it. And all I had to say is let's go, let's grow. And Mr. Troy Gandy, our index voice of inspiration. You ready?